In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Hello everyone and welcome with us to another one of our English language lessons. This one will be for the first intermediate grade and it will be on the second semester. The lesson is called Save the Animals. Today we're going to take some vocabulary and reading. This lesson was prepared by the amazing Ms. Zabir al-Anizi and it will be presented by yours truly, Muhammad Avoyan. Alright, so first of all, we have some objectives as always. We're going to present endangered animals. Then we're going to present vocabulary, structures, and functions in the context of a dialogue about a fundraiser. So first of all, let's just speak about something which is called endangered. This word, endangered. What do I mean by it? What is the meaning of the word endangered, as you can see here? Endangered, it means when an animal is at risk. Let me write it down. The animal is at risk of being extinct. What do we mean by that? What do we mean by that? The animal is at risk of being extinct? What do you think is that? What do we mean by it? Do you know? Let me just fix this. So the animal is at risk of being extinct. It means the animal, for example, the word extinct over here, it means the animal, the word extinct, it means it will not live anymore. Yes, it's in danger. Yes, it means it might die. And when it dies, it actually we will never see it again. When it dies, that's it. There are no more animals like this animal. You know what I mean? For example, do you know the Arabian oryx? The Arabian oryx is one of those animals that are at risk. They are endangered because if they do actually die, in that case, we will never have them anymore. They will be extinct. So they are being, endangered, so they will not be there anymore. We will never see them again for real. Also, another example, there is a passenger pigeon, some sort of an animal called a passenger pigeon that was actually extinct in the beginning of the 1900s. So the word endangered actually is quite sad because it means that sometimes some of these animals we will never see again. So this is the first word that I want to speak about. And then what we have here is something actually quite also fun. It's actually quite fun and also give us hope, which is, that's right, like dinosaurs. Yes, like dinosaurs, that's right. So, and here in this one, we have the word fundraiser. What is the meaning of the word fundraiser over here? Can you see it? Fundraiser. It means when people actually, what do people do actually? They usually what? Collect money. Collect, when people collect money for a good cause. That's what fundraiser is. For example, people collect money for what? To save the animals. That's right, yes, for the poor, or in this case, to save the animals. So, this is what people do when they collect money for a good cause. For example, for the poor people. That's right, for the poor people, so that they can give them stuff. For example, in the winter, some people actually did a really good job as fundraisers, so they can get the people clothing and everything. So that's right. Okay, so as you can see, we have one sad subject and one beautiful subject, and absolutely amazing. So let's do it and continue our lesson. First of all, do you think animals actually dream? What do you think? Do you think animals dream? Well, I guess not. I probably think no. Probably they don't. But I do believe that animals actually, yes, they can get hurt. They can get hurt by people. When someone actually beats an animal or anything, then that's what's gonna happen. Well, yeah, probably. This fish actually it does. It's actually dreaming. It's dreaming about a fish. Well, don't we all actually? Don't we actually dream about ice cream sometimes? I guess we do. Okay, so just to make us clear, probably they might dream, they may not. We will never know because we are human beings. Okay, so let's take some vocabulary together. I want you to repeat with me. Whenever we read a word, let's repeat that word together so we can absolutely make sure that we understand it and we can pronounce it very well. Well done. Thank you so much. Let's do it. Alright, but before that, let's see. Which animals do you think are endangered? What sort of animals do you think are endangered? Do you remember any animals that are endangered? For example, actually, dinosaurs, actually, they were extinct. They were extinct. That's it. There are no more dinosaurs. However, endangered, it means they're about to be extinct. It means they are about to die and never come back. For example, as we are from Saudi Arabia over here, let's write down something called the Arabian oryx. You can Google this one. You can Google this one and read about it. The Arabian oryx, for example, is one of those animals that are endangered, because, you know, many people actually hunt them down, and also as long as many people actually do hunt them, in that case they are about to be extinct, so they are endangered. Not too many of them left in the world, so we need to save them so that they don't go extinct, they don't die, and we never see them again. Well, T-Rex is sort of a dinosaur, so yeah, probably that won't count, I guess. Okay, so let's go with these. Come on, let's read the words together. The first one is tiger. Again, tiger. One last time, tiger. And you can see the tiger over here in this picture. There are many sorts of tigers, and this is one, you know, that can actually represent it to us. That's right. Then, the second word over here, we have dolphin. Again, dolphin. One last time, dolphin, which is one of those fishes. This fish actually is considered what? It's considered to be one of the smartest animals there is. One of the smartest animals in the world, dolphins. I know, I mean, it's really a weird information, but that's true. It's considered to be one of those smart animals. Then we have a shark. Again, shark. One last time, shark. What is the meaning of the word shark? Do you know what's the meaning of the word shark? It's one of those, you know, one of those actually predator fishes. That's right, Muhammad, that's right, excellent. It's one of those animals that actually, one of those fishes that eat other fishes and also sometimes eat human beings when they swim. So it's one of those danger animals, actually, not, you know, dangerous animals. Okay, then we have sea turtle. Again, sea turtle. One last time, sea turtle. They are speaking about turtles over here. They say that some of these turtles actually live up to 100 years. Yes, this turtle actually can live to become 100 years old. I mean, that's actually quite impressive. Really impressive. Okay, then we have monkey. Another one, monkey. One last time, monkey. Monkey is also actually considered to be smart animals, especially chimpanzees, actually. They're considered to be really smart. And actually, that's right, monkeys do eat bananas. That's right. The monkeys actually, here, as this one in the picture, they eat bananas. Probably they eat many things, but bananas actually, it's more common to people how they know it. Okay, the last one over here, the last one, it's a whale. Once again, whale. One last time, whale. We know whales very well. They were also mentioned in, as you know. And then the whales, actually, what about them? They are like the biggest animals there is. The biggest animals there is actually in the world. One of those biggest animals. They live in the deep sea. They live in the sea. So we don't tend to see them very often, or actually we don't see them at all. But they are actually there in the sea and are considered to be one of those really huge animals. Okay, so the last one over here we have lion. Again, we have lion. One last time, lion. You see the lion, you know the lion very well. They actually call it, you know, the king of the, I believe, the forest or the jungle, the king of the jungle. But who am I to judge? No one can judge them. So this is the lion over here, as you can see it. This is the lion. There are many kinds of lions, and this is one of them, as we have spoken about the tigers. Okay, finally we have bear. Again, we have bear. One last time, bear. And you know, that's a bear. That's a bear over here. There are many kinds of bears. There are so many kinds of bear. For example, there are polar bears, which lives in, I believe, the north and the southern pole, and they are white usually. And this bear, for example, here, it's not white, but it's some sort of other bear that is. Okay. And then we have elephant. Again, elephant. One last time, elephant. As you can see, these are elephants. They know some of them are called, that's right, some of them actually called mammoths and other names. They were actually been here from the old history. I mean, even the dinosaurs, the time of dinosaurs, they were some sort of elephants. So this is the elephant, some sort of it at least. Okay, so we're going to read together. Let's read this, and let's concentrate so we can answer the questions together. Let's do it. Let's read and answer the questions together. And the first one, as you can see here, look at the poster. Do you know what's the meaning of the poster? This is a poster that I'm pointing around, you know? This one. So this is actually the poster. it usually has an advertisement in it. Advertisement. For example, here you see school fundraisers on the 12th of May, 7 p.m. We need your help. And then they say we have football match for students versus teachers. Students and teachers will play football match. They said we sell tickets. We sell tickets for 12, I believe these are euros. So, you see, this is a poster. And you know what a poster is. Usually have advertisements into them, so you can read them and just go and sign up. Alright, so what is that fundraiser about? And then listen to the dialogue and check your answers. So, here they have a school fundraisers. We're gonna learn about everything about this fundraiser. Okay, so let's read together. Let's read together and learn. So, as you can see here, we have, as you know here, we have something called sort of like a dialogue or a conversation between many people, between Tom, Ali, Bill, and that's it. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Hi, you two. Are you getting ready for the school fundraiser? Once again, hi, you two. Are you ready? Are you getting ready for the school fundraisers? Yes, we are. But what are you doing there? I'm putting up a poster. Wow, it looks cool. Tom, nice work. Thanks. Where's Lee? He's at the sports center. Why is he there? Why is he there? Because he wants to train a bit before the match. I see. And what are you doing, Bill? Nothing much. I'm just sending emails. Who's working on the flyer? Ali's doing that. Ali, can I have a look? It's almost ready. I'm just looking for animal pictures on the internet now. And why are you looking at a picture of a cat? It's not an endangered animal. You can have tigers, whales, sea turtles, bear on the flyer, but a cat? I know, but it's so cute. Oh, Ali, I'm trying to work here. Can I have some peace and quiet, please? Okay, so we have read the whole dialogue about them, and I believe Ali actually does love cats. So let's read it again. Let's read again and complete the sentences over here. We have some sentences, so let's read it again so we can complete these sentences, okay? But before we start, there's the word flyer. Do you know what is the meaning of the word flyer? Flyer over here. What is the meaning of that? The word flyer. This one actually, it has the same meaning as a poster, but when you hand it to people, actually it's not about flying, no, it's more like, you know, a piece of paper like this one over here. That's a poster. A flyer, it's the same paper, but you give it to people. For example, I will give you a paper like this to your hand. I will give it hand to hand. This is the flyer, you see. It has an advertisement in it, and we say that we have school fundraisers. Come with us. You see, this is the flyer, but in this case, that's a poster. That is right, Mohammed. That is right. Absolutely excellent. Absolutely excellent. So, okay, this is the word flyer as we have known. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Tom is putting what? Tom is putting up something for something else. I wonder what that might be. What that might be. Let's read and figure out what is Tom putting now. What is Tom putting now? Let's see it. So, from the beginning, hi you two. Are you getting ready for the school fundraiser? Yes, we are, but what are you doing there? I'm putting up a poster. What do you think? That's right. Yes, he's putting up a poster. So let's go write it down. He's putting up a poster. That's right. Let's write it down. So Tom is putting up a poster. That's right. What is he putting a poster for? Why? What is the reason of putting a poster? Does he have a reason? Let's go and check it out. Let's go and check it out now. So he said that I'm putting up a poster. Once again, wow, it looks cool, Tom. Nice work. Thanks. Where is Lee? He's at the sports center. Why is he there? Because he wants to train a bit before the match. I see. And now, what are you doing, Bill? Nothing much. I'm just sending emails. Who's working on the flyer? Well, there's nothing actually. There's nothing here. So let's go back from the beginning. Hi, you two. Are you getting ready for the school fundraiser? Then they said, yes, we are. But what are you doing here? He said, I'm putting up a poster. So why is he putting up the poster? What do you think? He's putting up the poster for what? What is the reason? The reason is, we have just mentioned it. Come on. It needs just a bit of thinking. So, can you see here? Can you see here? He says, for the school fundraiser. That's right. That's absolutely right. Excellent. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. So, he's putting up a poster for the school fundraiser. That's right. For the school fundraiser. this is why he's putting a poster. Okay, so let's go to the second one over here. Let's go to the second one. Blank or someone is at the sports center. He is, and then doing something. Who is that person? And what is he doing? Do you think it's Ali? Okay, let's check it out. Let's look at it. Let's look at it and see. So once again, he said, I'm putting up a poster. And then, all right, no problem. Let's read it again. Let's read it again together once again. Hi, you two. Are you getting ready for the school fundraiser? Yes, we are. But what are you doing there? I'm putting up a poster. Wow, it looks cool. Tom, nice work. Thanks. Where is Lee? He is at the sport center. So, who's at the sport center, guys? Who's at the sport center now? Who's at it? He is Lee. That's right. It's actually Lee. Let's write it down. So, Lee is at the sport center. Lee is at the sport center. What is he doing now? What is he doing? He's what? He's actually what? From here. He is. Can you see? So, where is Lee? He's at the sports center. Why is he there? Why is he there? Because he wants to train a bit before the match, right? That's right. That is right. So he wants actually what? He is training before the match. That's right. He is training before the match. That's right. That's right. You can put it in any way you can see it. That's right. So we're going to say he is training because they said is. And you know that whenever we add is, in that case we have to put an ing in the verb. He is training for the match. Okay, so he is training for the match, as you can see here, as we can put it here. He's training for the match. Then Bill is writing. What about Bill? What is he writing? What is Bill writing? Let's go back and see. So he said that. I see. And what are you doing, Bill? What are you doing? Bill, he says, nothing much. I'm just sending emails. That's right. That is absolutely right. So what is he writing now? What is he writing in that case? Bill is writing. That's right. It's emails. Emails. That's right. Which is an abbreviation to the word electronic mails. Electronic mails, which are, you know, because we are using a computer. That's right. So Bill is writing or sending emails. That's right. What about the fourth one over here? It says Ali is making a, and then blank at the moment. He's looking for another thing. What is it? What is Ali's making? Let's see. So he said nothing much. I'm just sending email. And then he says, Tom says, who's working on the flyer? On the flyer, which we have spoken about. And then they said Ali is doing that. So what is Ali doing now? What is Ali doing? What about Ali? What is he doing? He's actually what? He's doing what? Ali is making, as you can see, that's right, it's a flyer. It's a flyer. He's making a flyer, which is, as we had said, the same as a poster that you actually put or give it to people hand in hand. That's right. So he's making a flyer at the moment. And then it says he is looking for what? He is looking for, what is he looking for? Let's see. What is he looking for? Then he said, Ali, can I have a look? It's almost ready. I'm just looking for animal pictures on the internet now. Animal pictures on the internet now. And then he said, why are you looking for a picture of a cat? It's not an endangered animal. You can have tigers, whales, sea turtles, bears on the flyer, but a cat? And he said, I know, but it's so cute. Oh, Ali, I'm trying to work here. Can I have some peace and quiet, please? So what about it? He's looking for, that's right, he's looking for animal pictures. Animal pictures. What is he looking for the match? What is he looking for the match? He's looking for animal pictures on the internet. That's right, animal picture on the internet. That's right. So this is what he is looking for. He is looking for the pictures of animals or animal pictures on the internet. That's right. So once again, let's go back and read them one last time. Let's go back and read it one last time. Hi, you two. Are you getting ready for the school fundraiser? Yes, we are. But what are you doing there? I'm putting up a poster. Wow, it looks cool, Tom. Nice work. Thanks. Where's Lee? He's at the sports center. Why is he there? Because he wants to train a bit before the match. I see. What are you doing, Bill? Nothing much. I'm just sending emails. Who's working on the flyer? Ali is doing that. Ali, can I have a look? It's almost ready. I'm just looking for animal pictures on the internet now. And why are you looking at a picture of a cat? It's not an endangered animal. You can have tigers, whales, sea turtles, bears on the flyer. But a cat? I know, but it's so cute. Oh, Ali. I'm trying to work here. Can I have some peace and quiet, please? So, as you can see, here are the answers. As you can see, as we have answered them, that Tom is putting a poster, Lee is in the sports center and he's training, Bill's writing emails, and Ellie's making flyers and looking for animal pictures on the internet. So this is the summary of our lesson. As you can see, we have spoken about endangered animals, we explained the word endangered and mentioned some examples. Thank you so much, guys. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Hopefully we're going to see you again another time. Thank you and goodbye. Have a good